Alright, so this video has no, script or anything written for it. It's just to look back and talk about my time here on YouTube for anybody who wants to throw it on in the background and listen to it. There's no, I got the piano music going on to really set the tone, but it's just gonna be a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 gameplay, so this is more of a put me on in the background as you play a game or do homework or something video, anything but like watching it, but it's up to you if you want to watch the game. uh, so I've been on YouTube for 10 years and that is super weird. I'm very happy I'm still here, and I have a lot of things I want to talk about. I don't have a script, but I have a lot of things written down on this piece of note paper right here that I want to talk about. And the first thing I have written down is my upcoming ideas and possible projects. First of all, I have the 10-year anniversary compilation coming up. It's gonna be an hour long, so it might be a little bit before that comes around. I've started collecting clips. Probably have like 15 or so, but I still need to get much more because I don't think having a 15-minute clip compilation for a 10-year anniversary, really it deserves better than just 15 minutes. It deserves much more. So I'm looking at old videos, watching old videos of mine, looking at what's funny, what I should put in this video, and I'm hoping you guys also look forward to seeing it. Something I want to mention right now too is I kind of want to do more than just gaming. Not entirely abandon it, but slowly move away from it. And it's not I don't like playing games, or people, my friends don't play games or anything like that. It's just when you've done it for 10 years, it's less fun to do. It's weird when I put it that way, but it's one of my older videos, which is a running joke in my friend group. It's a very bad video called Modern Technology. There's a lot of inside jokes in my friend group from that video. But what's special about that video compared to my other videos now is it's not gaming related at all. It's just 4th grade, 5th grade me rambling about dumb shit. It doesn't make any sense. That's why the video is bad, is it makes no sense. But the effort in that video is actually incredible for a 5th grader, 4th grader, whatever the hell. It was kind of impressive, and I want to try doing that again. I think it'd be really fun to make more videos like that, just talking about stuff and putting a lot of effort into the put a lot of effort into the editing. So I think slowly moving from gaming is something I want to do. Not to say you can't edit a gaming video, but I've really milked what I play at this point. I play NESP2 a lot. I play Smash Bros. I play Fortnite. I've been playing Marvel Rivals with my friends. I play the GTA trilogy. I like Saints Row. I recently been playing the Xenoblade series. I like 1. Right now 2 is something. I can't say it's good. Maybe I'll start to like it later in the game, but can't say it's good right now. Played Loco Roco 1 and 2. Loved those games. Played Astrobot. That was also a fantastic game. It's the reason why I played Loco Roco. So yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do for this channel, but the first step into doing that is to abandon, or not abandon, but do less of gaming. Because gaming is still a core part of me. I like to do it. I do it all the fucking time when I'm not working. If there's anything I'm doing, I'd like to be playing video games. If there's anything that I'm doing outside of work, it's either sleeping, playing video games, or watching TV. But you have a YouTube channel. You've been doing it for 10 years. Aren't you ever editing videos a lot or anything? No, not really. When I mention effort in videos and how me in 5th grade making that video, like modern technology, even though it's trash, that like took days. That took literal days to create. These like gaming videos that I make or like streams, no more than a day. And obviously, again, I could, but I've been doing it for so long that it just doesn't sound interesting. It doesn't sound fun to me. I don't really care to hyper edit like gaming videos. Like I think his name is Gup. He's a Rust player. My friend Dylan or Yeet Boy showed me him. Like his content is super hyper edited, and I respect it a ton. But I just don't have the patience to do that for a game. I want to just like talk about whatever the hell I like, and maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. But with all due respect to, you know, anybody but me, this channel was made for and always made for like my memories. And if I want to talk about the stuff that I like currently, I can look back at it later and be like, oh, I like that thing, or I did that much like research into that thing. I don't really care about like being, you know, famous or anything like that. I think I think it might be a long time, you know, long past due. 10 years, 9,000 subs, you know, I might be a little cooked out to make it big on YouTube, but again, never my intention. I just did this for the fun, and what sounds fun is just like having discussion videos, like, you know, a lot of editing, talk about stuff. I guess I'll share some of these ideas so you get what I'm like referring to. Currently, like some of my biggest inspirations, without a doubt, my favorite YouTuber currently is horror channel Goose. In quarantine of 2020, I got introduced to Goose through his Traumathon 2 series. Traumathon is a series where he just discusses like horror that scared us when we were children. And it's like any horror from 10 years ago to, you know, to later is allowed, but like recent horror, you know, like 2017 and like to now is not allowed. It was a really I don't know, just the atmosphere of Traumathon was super like great. It felt great. I felt at home because it was quarantine again. It's October of 2020. I was a sophomore in high school. I had nothing better to do than sit home on weekends and like just watch the new Traumathon videos that came out. I think it was this Gygas one from Traumathon 2 that was recommended for me, and that's how I found out about him. I've been watching him like constantly since. It's tradition to watch Traumathon every October. It's great. I love the series, but it's unfortunate because notice how he kept saying was. Goose is done with Traumathon. He's not doing it anymore. And if that's what he wants to do, I'm all for it, man. Like, I say man as if he's gonna watch this video. If that's how he feels, that I get it. Like, I've been doing gaming stuff for forever now. I don't want to keep doing it. It just doesn't sound fun. And like Goose's content, like has inspired me. Like I want to try and take on like what he's done. Not like necessarily make my own like Traumathon thing, but like examples that what I've thought about is like a series maybe called like Mega Mysteries, where I just like talk about stuff that fascinates me that doesn't really have explanation. Sorry, just like that doesn't really have like explanation to them. And that's why we talk about it. Like forever ago, maybe I'm guessing July of 2024, I played the Saints Row series. It's a crime simulator, like GTA, for example. And the first game is a song that like really stuck out to me called "We're the Young Offenders" by the Young Offenders Institute. I thought it was like an in-game like song because it's super like ridiculous and dumb. I thought it was some like cheesy in-game song until I beat the game and I saw the credits, like actually credited like the website to the band. The website's dead. The band is like gone. Like they're wiped from existence. They have at least like 10 different songs, and not a single one of them is available but 2. So I think it'd be like really cool to talk about what I could find about this band so far and whatnot. There's another example that I'm about to say is really graphic. So I won't get into details. It sounded really bad. I'm not gonna get into details, but if I make a video, maybe I will. I'll just say, There's a video that I saw on YouTube when I was in, I want to say, third grade. This was like 2013. I was really into creepypastas, and there was this video. I'm not gonna say the name of it because I want people to find it. But there's this video, creepypasta related, where something happens in it at a certain time, and it actually shows like illegal imagery. Like it can't be on YouTube. And I commented on the video like saying, hey, like at this point, at this time, because the person who made the video tried to like edit it and like blur out the images. But if you pause it at like the right time, you could see what you're not supposed to see, like what isn't allowed. And I commented like, hey, at this time frame, you can in fact see this imagery that you should not be seeing. And the person who made the video actually saw my comment, and they quickly like censored the whole video. And you know, I'm happy they did. It's, again, should not be on YouTube, but like, the fact that it was on YouTube and how it got away, again, it'd be fun to talk about that. Currently, there's a huge fucking like inside joke between me and my friend Waleed. He's 1,000 usernames. I think his name is Just a Spoon on YouTube. He's like 1,000 usernames. I think it's Just a Spoon on YouTube. I don't know, but the joke is that Witch Gang. It's a shitty fucking Fortnite festival virtual reality like band made of Trent Reznor, the guy behind Nine Inch Nails. Again, another band thing. And like the joke is that they're the greatest band of all time. They have 3 songs. The first song is called Timeless. It's terrible. Their second song is called Nothing's Alright. I like it. I think it's pretty good. And their third song, Runaway, I think is one of the greatest songs I've ever fucking heard in my life. I am being so serious. There's no joke here, guys. I am being so serious. But why would I want to like talk about them? There's like a mega mysteries thing that I have an idea about. Well, their like origin, if that's the word I can think of properly, their like existence is weird. Like they exist for Fortnite. Like that is it. I'm not kidding. They exist because of Fortnite. However, their cover art, I guess, the cover art for their songs and like their band photo is super, super uncanny and weird. That a lot of people believe that it's AI generated. I think it'd be really interesting to talk about it, you know, to find out if it is. I've already done like extensive research on this, and I'm not gonna say anything about it because I really want to make a video about it. But I've done a ton of research on what I could find, and I think I already know the answers. But I'll keep it, you know, in case I do end up making the video. But yeah, I want to just like make videos about random stuff and not just gaming anymore. And right now, I'm currently working a full-time job at a hotel. I'm not gonna say what hotel, but a hotel. I'm a housekeeper. I get paid pretty well. Again, full-time, so I get really good hours. But I need a really good PC to make these kinds of videos. I can't make do with a shitty laptop or a PlayStation editor. This video right now is being edited on PlayStation 5 Share Factory. Yeah, that's just how much of a chill Rick I am right now. Yeah, so I got those on like I wrote I miss school. I wrote I miss school on this note. I do miss school. I miss my friends I went to school with. I guess I'll just like say them by name. First of all, there's Dylan. Again, I already mentioned in this video. But Dylan's one of my closest friends. He's fucking awesome. He went to the military last year in like June-ish, like not June-ish, but like, you know, June-ish, as in like I think around that time, or he's about to get ready to leave for military. If that's what he wants to do, I'm happy for him. But sucks I can never, you know, hang out with him until he's back in town. Which, again, I think he comes back June, So maybe I expect some, game videos around that time then, because he's like my go-to guy for like gaming stuff. Uh, Love him. He's awesome. Uh, there's Waleed. Again, I already mentioned him in this video. He's like the guy that the running joke of which gang being the greatest artist of all time. Uh, that's the joke between me and him. He introduced me to so many things that I'll never forget. He's why I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the greatest shows ever made. Um, he introduced me to Mother or Earthbound, one of the greatest games I've ever played. Told me to play Heavy Rain. That game is like really like looked down on nowadays. I love it though. I think it's like super fun. Yeah, the acting's corny, the models are weird, the pacing is weird, the story's kind of dumb, the characters are kind of dumb, but I love it all the same. Yeah, he's also my greatest friends. Went to school with him for about 2 years. Yeah, those 2 years were some of the like closest I've ever had to anybody in my life. When he like moved away, I think for junior year in 2021, I believe. Like I was listening to the song Eight Melodies from Earthbound Beginnings, like the St. Paul Cathedral like version of the song from the Mother album. I was listening to that as he like messaged me that he was not coming back to town and he moved away, and I started fucking crying. So yeah, always keep your friends close and your enemies far, far away, because you'll never realize how much you miss somebody when they're gone. It sounds super fucking corny. I don't know why I'm getting so sentimental here. I'm just saying, like, those two have been really good, like influences on my life, on like what I want to do. Again, like Waleed also, he like practically like convinced me that I want to be an animator, because we both met in 8th grade in art class. Somebody, either he mentioned it or I mentioned it. Somebody mentioned Adventure Time, and the other person went, Adventure Time? I like Adventure Time. And that's how we're friends. And they put Adventure Time in Fortnite like 2 weeks ago, and we have been running them, like the skins, a ton since. There's Dane, the Cosmic Gnome. He appeared sometimes on the channel, also like a friend of mine. We met in, I think, like 4th grade. I think I like wrote like a Five Nights at Freddy's like piece of like homework in 4th grade, and I don't remember what it was about, but he just like remembers it, and he like spoke to me after like the teacher of ours like read the like homework out loud. He's like, "Oh, I like Five Nights at Freddy's." Wow, this is 2014. Only the first 2 games were out. Those are the only games out. There weren't 1,000 games. There weren't anything that Scott was milking. Just 2 games out. But yeah, that's how I met Dane. He's gone. He went to college. He's been gone for a good while. I haven't really spoken to him since. We talk here and there, but wish we'd talk more. But it is what it is. The rest of my other friends, like Micaiah, another friend of mine, Brandon, another friend also named Isaiah, they're still here. That's not changing. It might, but doesn't seem like it for a good while. I have another thing I have another thing written right here to mention the PS5 that I bought some guy. So I met this guy. His name is Casey Cockroach on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 on ranked online. He played Plankton. I played Garfield. And we were just chilling, and then like we became friends. And like I made a joke on the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 like subreddit, like not subreddit, the Discord on the Grinders Discord, that like, oh, I'm gonna buy this guy, a PS5 because he has a PS4. I'm gonna buy him a PS5 for my channel's 10th birthday, so we can play the game at 60 FPS. And I actually did. I did it. I bought this guy a PS5. I have the receipts for it, and I thought about making like a Mr. Beast video type thing. Like, oh, I bought this guy a PS5. Wow. I thought about doing that, but I ultimately decided against it. I don't want to like that's his thing. If he wants to make a video about how Mangombage bought him a PS5, or Mangombage, whatever the fuck you want to call me. If he wants to make a video, he can do it. I'll tell you though, if you want to know who it is, his name is Casey Cockroach. I'll have him linked in the description, if I remember correctly. I bought him a PS5. He's cool. He's fun. I love playing with him. He's great. But yeah, just want to mention that I bought a PS5 for this guy I met online through the Nickelodeon fighting game where Garfield throws pies at SpongeBob. And on that same day that I bought my PS5, I went to go and watch the Miku movie, the Colorful Stage movie, in theaters. I had nobody to watch it with. When I got my ticket, there was like no seats taken. And when I arrived, there was like maybe 12 was my guess. And I sat the very front row in the front like middle seat. And I was like surrounded by a bunch of college kids like just watching it, and like they brought me into their group to watch the movie. It was great. But like at the end of the movie, I'm not gonna say anything about it, but at the end of the movie, the guy to my right was crying. He was crying his goddamn eyes out. And I just like gave him my Reese's that I bought at the like snack bar, because I felt bad. He cried over Hatsune Miku. I mean, it's funny, it's super funny. I just wanted to share that too. That was a great day. Like legitimately one of the greatest days of my life. Just did a bunch of like great stuff, and it felt great. Let's see, anything else I think is worthy mentioning? I'll get this out of the way. Some of my biggest inspirations already said. Goose Boost, my friendships. I gotta mention this because there's no way I can't. There's a show that was on Cartoon Network a few years ago. By a few, I mean 2019. Called Now Now, Heroes of Pure Heart. That show is what truly clicked with me that I want to be an animator. The show is gorgeous looking. The acting is great. The scenery is gorgeous. The characters, I love their designs. Just overall, it's a great show, and I love it a ton. Season 2 was announced. I think I'd be lying if I said I knew when it was announced, but it was announced. And it never happened because of Warner Brothers Discovery or something like that. They canceled Mama. It was one of the first shows to be canceled because of it, because it cost too much to produce. And not like only that, like, you know, it's not just because it's a good show, but a lot of like great things happened to me, like personally, because of it. I met love of my life. Her name was Emily through the show. Like the show's creator, Parker Simmons, sent her like this really great like poster. Like I let him know in a live stream that like Mama is how we met, and we like decided that like it would be great, or like but like I like mentioned, because he did this like signing like autograph thing. I was like, how about like I do this for Emily and like send it to her surprisingly, and he was in on it. It was great. She got the poster. It was great. I don't know what she's doing with it right now, but it's hers. It was, you know, it was dedicated to Isaiah and Emily, and he even like doodled on the poster. Again, just great. I love it. There's no show like it. What else do I want to mention? I don't know, Friday the 13th. Love that series. The game just died a few months ago, which sucks. I feel like I'm not doing justice to Mama enough just by ending it like that. Just like words that describe how much that fucking show means to me. Maybe I'll talk about it someday in another, like an actual video. But yeah, I loved it a ton. And I think that's just about everything I want to mention. Yeah. Too long didn't read. I want to move on from gaming. I want to try other stuff. See what sticks. You know, if I even have a chance anymore of seeing if anything sticks. I just want to talk about stuff that I like, because I find that to be more enjoyable than editing gaming videos. A lot of stuff has happened in my life in the past, damn, I'd say like a year and a half, and I want to really just like, oh, I can't forget this part. The animation thing. I, forever now, have had an idea in my head for a cartoon. And I'm not gonna share anything here, because, well, fuck that. That's no fun. I've had an idea for probably since 2014, 2015, of an idea for a cartoon. Originally, I wanted it to be like a game, and I realized that's kind of dumb for a fourth grader to be thinking about an open world game made by one fourth grader. I thought, man, that's dumb. So then like 2017, 2018, I thought about making it an actual show, and then it's just been an idea in my head forever. I draw it all the time. I have my ideas down, just I need the time, I need the budget. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for sitting through this long video. Just me talking. I hope you had a fun time doing whatever you're doing, whether it's watching the gameplay in the video or playing Fortnite, whatever. I will see you guys, which in the next video, it's probably gonna be the 10th anniversary, like the hour-long compilation of like a ton of the funny stuff. But yeah, I'll catch you later.